Clements Homebrew coming at you with a quick beer review. Today I've got an ESB, that's right, an extra special bitter. This one's from Ferment Brewing Company. They're out of Hood River, Oregon. I've been there once with my wife. Really beautiful open air area, a fun use of wood and metal. A fun place to go. And we had a nice lunch there one day. Let's go ahead and get into this one. This is an ESB, like I said. They actually did some work to mimic the water out of London, where ESBs are really kind of the heart of where they come from, as far as I know. And this is a 5.4% ABV beer. Let's get her cracked open. We'll get the pour real quick. Makes me think of my time over in England. Quite ahead on that. Maybe I poured it quickly, but the color is just about right. You know, it's kind of between that copper and a brown kind of color, and that's pretty normal. Let's get a nose. Oh yeah, I love it. Extra special bitters, they have kind of a different scent because it's kind of a malty kind of quality, but you do get some extra hops in there to bitter up, and this was designed for exporting purposes. It also allowed the beers to hold up a little bit longer. Man, that's got a nice grain type quality smell. I can't get any specifics on hops, but that would be normal. You're not expected to. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Cheers. Boy, that first sip was very bitter on the taste. More bitter than I normally think of for an ESB. With the second sip though, it kind of starts balancing out very nicely. It has kind of a nutty brown type quality to it. Definitely a bit of a sharp bitterness, probably a little bit more bitter than you would find actually in a true English ESB. But it's a fairly clean taste, which is what you would expect it to be. Something that could pair very nicely with anywhere from a burger to your fish and chips. A good many things, actually. Could go a lot of different directions for food, so it's nice for blending purpose, I'd say. It's a really clean beer. It's pretty clear, as you can see. Now, I've had other ESBs that I think are probably better than this, including a few homebrews that I find a little more easy drinking to this because I find this one a little bit higher on the bitterness level. Overall, I'm going to give it an 85. It's still a B beer. It's a really good beer, but I just think there are some better made ESBs in the market, including the one from Firestone for that matter. Here it is again. It's the ESB, or Extra Special Bitter, from Ferment Brewing Company out of Hood River, Oregon. I would say, though, go check them out because they're known also for farmhouse ales. If you like that style, I would say check them out and just go out there for some food because it's a great place to be. This is Kevin at Clements Homebrew saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you on the next beer review.